Hi, my name is Cliff Walkon, and I'm a partner at the Law Center for Social Security Rights in Southfield, Michigan. I would like to talk to you about the importance of treating physicians in Social Security disability and SSI claims. An opinion from a treating physician can make the difference between winning and losing a Social Security disability or SSI claim. All opinion evidence has to be considered by the Social Security Administration. However, the opinion of a treating physician is given more weight or deference than those of others. A general practitioner is important, as is a primary care physician. An expert or a specialist in a particular field is given more weight than a general practitioner and a primary care physician. So ideally, if you can get an opinion from a specialist, then that is very significant in a Social Security disability claim. Certain opinions are not given deference or considerable weight in a claim. For example, a nurse practitioner or a physician's assistant is important in terms of their opinions, but they are not given the same consideration in a claim. That is true as well in a psychiatric claim where the individual is being treated for emotional or psychiatric problems. A psychiatrist's opinion is given a considerable amount of weight versus that of a therapist, a social worker, or a caseworker. The opinions of those individuals are not given as much weight and consideration as that of a psychiatrist. So as you can see, the opinion of a supportive doctor is very significant in a claim. We are often called by individuals asking us to assess or consider taking their case in a Social Security claim. Most of the time, we will ask the caller to find out if that individual has a supportive physician. It can make the difference between taking the case or not taking the case. We ask them to go to their doctor, get a written statement stating that in the doctor's opinion, the individual is incapable of performing any work. Sometimes the caller will say that the doctor is not supportive. There are instances where we have to respectfully decline that claim because we do not think that we're going to be able to win it. Or the individual may call back and say that the doctor states that the chart notes should be sufficient and therefore will not give an opinion because he or she may not want to get involved in the case. The fact is that the chart notes are not going to be as persuasive and may be insufficient in supporting a claim. And the reason for that is that the administrative law judge in adjudicating a claim can pretty much interpret those chart notes however he or she may wish. Whereas if you have an opinion from a treating physician, it is far more difficult to get around that opinion because then the administrative law judge may be somewhat boxed in issuing a denial. There are instances where a doctor will have only seen the client or patient only on one occasion. The foundation for the treating physician's opinion in that instance is not as weighty or as valid as one where there is a long-term relationship between the client and or patient and the physician. And that is also true in terms of the types of testing and or clinical findings made by the doctor. In other words, there has to be a foundation for the physician to state that their patient is unable to work. So there are all types of factors that are considered in a claim for Social Security disability or SSI, which we have to consider in determining whether or not we want to take the case or ask the caller to be a client. Well, hopefully this has been helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call at the Law Center. We're located in Michigan and would be most happy to field any questions that you may have. Thank you.